Hey guys, it's Patfoot here, and today we're doing something a little different. So Season X came out last Thursday, and I've been playing it a lot lately. The first game mode that came out when Season X did was Solid Gold, and that got me thinking, what if you ranked all of the legendary weapons in Fortnite? So that's exactly what we're going to do. Make sure to subscribe to my channel for more Fortnite videos and hit the notification bell so you know exactly when a new video comes out. Now keep in mind that these rankings are not official and are only my opinions. Without further ado, here are all of the legendary weapons ranked from worst to best. Hope you enjoy. Coming in at number 13 is the revolver. Now, it's kind of hard to rank a list of the best weapons because they're all good, so I'm not saying that the revolver is bad, but it definitely isn't my favorite legendary weapon. The revolver does only 66 body shot and has a reload time of 1.8 seconds, which isn't bad, but I don't see when I'd be using it in a normal match. And for me, it just doesn't fit in any combo that I use, so the gun is a little bit useless in my opinion. Coming in at number 12 is the hand cannon. The hand cannon, or deagle, is similar to the revolver in ways, but it's still better than it. The deagle does 78 body shot and has a reload time of 2.7 seconds. Like the revolver, I really don't use the deagle in games much, and it's really never in my inventory. It's still a good gun, and if you manage to get a headshot with it, you can make your opponent very low. I used to use the deagle when it could still one-shot buildings, but then it got nerfed, and it just isn't one of the best legendary weapons in Fortnite. Coming in at number 11 is the grenade launcher. As I was ranking these weapons, the grenade launcher was fairly high until some of the better guns started rolling in. And as a result of that, the grenade launcher went down, and here's my reason for it. The grenade launcher is a very useful gun, doing 110 damage to players and is handy in late game, but because it's legendary, it's hard to find them in games. But the grenade launcher is very similar to normal grenades, which are way easier to find. So if I want to carry an explosive weapon, it's just easier to carry grenades. Make sense? If you manage to find the grenade launcher, it's pretty good to use, but in the meantime, I'll just carry grenades. Coming in at number 10 is the minigun. The minigun is a gun that's only good when used in a squads game. While everybody's focused on fighting each other, the minigun can be used as a good third party, but it's not as good in a solo match. It's a very good spam weapon and good for knocking down structures, but in my opinion, it's not really good for player damage. The minigun does 21 damage and has no reload time as it cools down after 5 seconds. I find that it's better to use a drum gun or a silenced SMG than a minigun. It's good, but just not good enough to use in a solo match. Coming in at number 9 is the proximity grenade launcher. Now the proximity launcher is definitely better than the normal grenade launcher. It does 70 damage and has a reload time of 2.8. It has a scope to aim with it, which I really like. I like this gun a lot because when you shoot the grenade, it bounces around and explodes on impact of an opponent. It's really useful to knock down structures with, or even just to take damage off of other players. It's a good gun that I would definitely use if given the chance. Coming in at number 8 is the Storm Scout Sniper. I personally love the sniper because not only can it be used to do 85 damage to other players, it also tells you where the next circle is going to be, which is very useful. It has a magazine size of 6, so you don't have to reload it after you take one shot. It's not as good as the heavy sniper or the bolt, but overall it's a pretty good sniper. Coming in at number 7 is the infantry rifle. The infantry rifle is a great weapon for medium to long distances, which is what I personally like about this gun. It's not spam, but it has a pretty solid accuracy. Not better than the SCAR, but a gun that I would definitely use for an AR if I didn't have one. I really don't have much to say about this weapon, so we're just going to leave it there. Coming in at number 6 is the tactical shotgun. The tactical shotgun is my second favorite shotgun in the game. It's better than the pump, but not as good as the combat. It does 87 damage to players, which is a lot for a shotgun. I like the combat better because you can spam, and the tac doesn't have range at all, but it's great for up-close battles. Coming in at number 5 is the Bolt Action Sniper. The Legendary Bolt is my second favorite sniper in the whole game. It does 116 body shot damage and reloads for 2.6 seconds, just a second below the Storm Scout Sniper. The Bolt is a sniper that I would use if I found one, but there's one exception, which leads me to number 4, the Heavy Sniper. The Heavy Sniper is my favorite sniper. It does a ton of damage to players, which is what I really love about it. It's good for both long range and surprisingly for close range too, but only if you're trying to get a quicker no-scope on them, because it takes off a lot of damage. It one-shots buildings, and I like backing it up with some AR hits after breaking down a wall. Overall, this is a very good weapon. Coming in at number 3 is the RPG. The RPG is an amazing explosive weapon. It has an incredible range and knocks off so much damage to players, and is especially great for endgame when there's only one squad left, because if they're clumped up in one pile, you can pretty much get them all low. It's super hard to find, but it's a gun that I would definitely pick up no matter what I have in my inventory. It's incredibly strong and overall just one of the best legendaries you could find. Coming in as my second favorite legendary weapon is the SCAR. The SCAR, or as I like to call it, the super cool assault rifle, is a fantastic gun. It has range, a good magazine size, a good reload time, and practically everything that you want in a good gun. It's the best AR in the game for sure, but it's not the best gun, and that leads me to my number one choice. And finally, my favorite legendary weapon, the combat shotgun. The combat shotgun is my favorite shotgun in the entire game. It does 80 damage to players and reloads in 4.7 seconds. I can't express how good this gun is, and the reason that I think that the combat shotgun is better than the SCAR is because there's really no other shotgun that comes close to the combat. Sure, you got the tac, but it isn't as consistent as the combat. It also has a very long range for a shotgun, which adds to the pluses. A lot of people say that the gun is a bit too overpowered and should be removed from the game, but I do not want this happening because I love this gun so much. There you go, guys. There's my ranked list of every legendary weapon in Fortnite. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like and share this video. Tell me if you guys would like to see more Fortnite ranking videos like this one in the comment section down below, and let me know what your ranked list is. I'll see you guys next time.